got some cranky girls today. Welcome to episode 19 of Two Girls, One League, brought to you by Not For Long Media. I'm Paige. We got Alex and Rossi on with me today. We got a lot to talk about since we missed last week. We're heading into the final week of the NFL Super Bowl. We got the Chiefs left and the Eagles, Rossi's Eagles.
Hell yeah.
How's everyone doing?
Great.
It's been a long day. I feel like we say that every time, though.
We're just keeping it real.
What did everybody do this weekend? No football this weekend? What'd you do? Watch basketball?
Nothing.
Nothing?
It felt weird.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I'm not prepared for like after the Super Bowl for it to like go up. Like I'm sad already.
Then there's baseball.
No,
yeah,
not the same.
Oh,
Sundays are like
baseball.
Honestly, it'll probably be good for my mental health and my weight, to be honest, and my liver.
Yeah.
Because I won't just be binge drinking on Sundays now, but
I'll find a new excuse to do that, but it's gonna suck.
Honestly, hot take, but my binge drinking on the weekends, like, so I was full hermit mode this weekend. Like, I was a hermit. Did not do anything. Like, I did not barely left the house. Like, I was in full hermit mode. Perhaps I hermited a little too hard because today I was not like feeling refreshed. Like, at work, I was still tired. I was more tired today than I was when I like binge drank all weekend. So I think I'll just keep binge drinking, I guess.
Yeah, that's one way to solve that issue, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
it's the healthiest way, I would say.
Yeah. So it does benefit me.
Yeah, binge drinking is like good for you, for sure.
Anyway, Cincy Chiefs game, we never talked about that because we didn't record last week, but thoughts on that game?
That was a crazy-ass game. Crazy-ass game.
Eli Apple ate his tweets.
The refs were playing for Kansas City.
I disagree.
No, there were some.
Are you talking about like when it came down to the call at the end of the game?
No, the call at the end of the game was the right call. He hit him out of bounds.
Patrick Mahomes flopped a little bit though.
He flopped, but that's the name of the game.
Still a flag.
But he was like limping anyway though because of his injury. Like, I don't even know if that was a flop. I think that might have been genuine.
I think the whole like third down and then gave him a reach, like that was insane.
I just don't like when people like are like the refs because like I feel like it's all relative. Like, there could be calls that happened in Cincinnati Ravens game that like I disagree with and we could have won the game and then Cincinnati would have never been there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like when people complain about refs because I feel like there's always bad calls in every game. So I just feel like it's all relative.
I just think at these high level games and this far in the season, there just can't be bad calls or there can't be questionable calls with it.
I just feel like there's always questionable calls and there's always going to be questionable calls. Like, that's part of the adversity of the game.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. That's just me. But
I was kind of rooting for the Bengals because
I wasn't.
At that point, I knew that the Eagles were going to be in the Super Bowl, and I think the Bengals are not as good of a team. I think the defensive line of the Eagles would have dominated the Chiefs. I mean, the Bengals offensive line. So, but
Alex, why did you just roll your eyes like that?
Because she sounds robotic. Sounds like there's like ET is taking over your body.
Wait, am I lagging?
You're so bad. Unless it's just me.
That's great.
No, I think it's just you, Alex.
Yeah, fuck
really?
off.
Yeah,
just you.
It just sucks.
No, you're fine, Paige, but Rossi's like that.
No.
Well,
that's just my normal voice.
No, it was going in and out. I don't know. We'll see when this drops. See if it was just me. Maybe it was. You're coming in and out. Anyway, yeah, I don't even, well, I agree with Rossi said. I think the Bengals would have been. Yeah, I would say the Bengals would have been maybe an easier. I don't like the term easier team to play, but I would have felt more confident as an Eagles fan to play the Bengals. But yeah,
I
we
don't like the Bengals, so I was kind of happy. Not that like I'm obsessed with the Chiefs, but like I didn't want Cincinnati to win.
Well,
I
that's
like
valid
Cincy.
because you're Ravens. So
Yeah, so that I
Yeah.
mean that definitely has to do with it. So I don't really care, but yeah. And then Eagles San Fran, that was just
That sucked. That sucks seeing Brock Purdy go out like that. That's really
I mean, that was
unfortunate.
just like they got to do something about that quarterback thing, like, or I mean, I don't know, like being San Fran, like you need to take another quarterback into that game because this is the NFC Championship game. Like, we should
Yeah,
not be watching Josh Johnson play.
yeah, I agree.
I
They
mean,
should have
come on,
planned
like,
it out.
you got like that's just a bad product. That was a bad product for an NFC Championship game, and it's unacceptable.
They
I
should
still
have
think
had a backup ready.
the Eagles could have played better, but granted, the 49ers defense is the best in football. But there was still parts where I was nervous. I was like, we're not playing too hot.
You were
But
nervous in that game?
just in the beginning when we couldn't score any points, like our defense was doing really good, but like our offense wasn't doing much with what our defense was
There was
putting in.
just I was just at no point did I think San Fran like because I mean they couldn't. There was nothing they
After the
could do.
first quarter, I definitely calmed down. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
this is done.
I mean, yeah, that just really sucked for San Fran. That was just a bad way to go out.
Yeah,
Bad way
that's
to
just.
go out.
I feel like that wasn't who they were. Like that
Yeah.
didn't really show San Fran altogether. I was curious if they would even like beat the Eagles, but I thought it would be a better game. But obviously, with everything that happened,
Right.
it was a toss.
At one point they were like Christian McCaffrey's going to play QB and I was just like, what is I mean, this is like, come on. That's
When
not supposed
Christian
to happen
McCaffrey
right
came
now.
in and threw like a dot.
Yeah, like that's not supposed to happen in the NFC
C
Championship game. Like
championship. Yeah, it was. I
maybe like
remember like watching
yeah.
it. I was like, this feels fake. Like
That's why I was
I
just like,
was
this
so
is like we are
disappointed.
down to the final four, and this is the product that's happening. Like that can't happen. That can't
It
ever happen
will.
again.
It will be interesting if Brock Purdy can obviously make a healthy recovery and come back the same way. It looks that he will now be the franchise QB, and I
That's so
think they're gonna.
crazy.
I think they're gonna stick with him. It's been working. Jimmy G's gone. He'll
Yeah,
be. I'm so interested to see this offseason with all these
yeah.
everyone
Offense would be
moving
crazy.
around. Oh, I'm excited.
Hmm.
Kind of going into that, we have Tom Brady,
Yeah, I was just
which
about to say the
what the
biggest
heck's
of
gonna
them all, but
happen?
like also not really because like
Did you see
What's gonna
Tom
happen in
Brady? Tom
Tampa?
Brady's retirement sand is going like the sand he sat on when he retired is
Yeah,
going for 100 grand.
that
yeah.
I saw that. That is so stupid. Like
People
Yeah,
are out of
that's really
control.
dumb.
people are crazy. And then his pick today, Rossi, I said I would text this to you when we were talking about it live. Let's
All
see
right,
if
let
it
me
went
see it.
through.
Yeah, can you
All right,
send me it? Because it popped for a second and I
yeah, I'm
moved it.
dropping it right now. It's actually so creepy, and there needs to be a paywall for that. And I don't want to see that. Like
Is it? Did he
No.
post? Oh,
he
he
posted
posted.
that.
Did he delete it?
No. I mean, I don't know if he deleted it. I
Are we
screenshotted it
sure
when I
that's
saw it
him?
earlier.
Like his hair looks way
It's
darker. There's no
him.
gray hair in sight.
Ew.
I don't.
Oh
So
my
maybe
God.
it's an old pic. The fact, whatever it is. So does he have that just on his phone?
I don't know. I don't like that though.
I don't like the way he's holding his ball sack or like hiding it.
Yo, why?
I'm not turned on by this. This is
This
not.
isn't what Tom Brady does. I
Hey,
don't
when
like
you're
this.
when you're a
It doesn't
millionaire,
look like him currently, to be honest.
it doesn't look like him.
He looks way younger in this.
He looks really young. So maybe it is an old pic.
but still.
But if it is an old pic, that's disgusting that he still has that sitting on it.
It's in
Like,
his my eyes only on
right,
Snapchat.
like the fact that it was even in archive reach for him to like go back to is no.
That's
I
what
mean,
then
he is
he-
single
when
now,
you
so
win
he
when
might
you
be
have 7
blasting that
rings,
out
you
to
can
girls.
do that.
Well, he tagged Edelman and Rob to like play it off as well too, but he
I
just
don't know.
wanted
When
a
I was
thirst trap.
scrolling through this, I was like, porn. This porn.
Yeah, that's weird for a father of what, 3?
I
Three
don't
in the
even
kid.
want to see that, to be honest. And I actually like Brady. Like, I'm kind of grossed out by that.
So we see his he's getting that check from now being the announcer.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, he's making what, more than
Yeah.
he did in his NFL career?
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's
How much
ridiculous.
was
The
it? It's
rich
like,
get richer.
what was it, 400 million?
I thought it was 550, or maybe it's 450 over 10 years or something.
It's a long time though.
So like he could have kept playing.
Well,
What
it
What do
could
you mean
have
he
like,
kept playing?
how could he keep playing?
Like
It
if
might
he
have.
like the contract, I'm pretty sure, starts when he were to stop playing. Like they kind of signed him while he was still in the league because they wanted him
Yeah,
that
no,
bad.
Oh,
it's
really?
10-year. It's 10-year, 375 mil.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
375.
lot.
I have no Wi-Fi, even though it says I have Wi-Fi.
Oh,
So
he
this is
agreed to
pretty.
it in May 2022 to be immediately following his playing career. So yeah.
Oh, so he technically could have played for 3 more years and gotten the same
So
thing.
it was bound to start whenever. So wait, does that kick off the Olsen guy now?
Yeah.
It
I
does?
remember people are like up
Or
in
whenever
arms
he's
about
ready to start at that new job. I can't imagine he's already ready to start commentating, but we'll see.
that. What do you mean?
Like I feel like he's gonna take just a hot sec away from football.
Who? Brady?
Yeah.
No way.
It says to start immediately following his playing career.
Oh, okay. I guess then
So I
he
don't
has
think he
to.
gets a choice. Yeah, I think he has to do it.
What do y'all think about the Pro Bowl?
Stupid.
When they
I
could
mean,
actually tackle,
I
it
didn't
was
watch
cool.
it, to be honest.
It was I saw just like some highlight stuff that you see on Twitter. I watched a little bit of it when they had it on at my gym and I was on the treadmill, like, but I didn't like take time to like put it on my TV. I mean, it was the flag football game. It was literally flag football, and then just a bunch of like drill like stuff. I mean, they actually did a water balloon toss.
Did they?
One of the games was a water balloon toss.
It's just a popularity contest because they need viewers. So
I mean, but every time people complain, they're like, do something about this. Like, you need to make it like the NBA, like whatever. And like, that's what they came up with. I don't know. Like it was so bad that like so many people like bailed from it. Well, I guess there were a lot of injuries too. And then you got the guys
Yeah, but
who
what
were
could they fully? I mean, like,
playing in the Super Bowl.
I feel like football is hard to do all these things because it is such a contact sport. I mean, basketball is too.
Right.
But I feel
Like I kind of agree. Like it's tough to make these guys want to play,
it's
especially after the season. So that's like the difference between like
yeah,
NHL and baseball and all these other ones is that they do it like in the middle of the season. That's when everybody else's all-star is. It's not at the end of the season.
yeah.
So once you're at the end of the season, nobody wants to play, but it's like, because at that point you're just
And also
like,
the people don't do it.
but I mean, football, you can't be doing an all-star game in the middle of the season because like it's just so much wear and tear on your body. But I mean, yeah, it's definitely tough, but like, I mean, Tyler Huntley was in it. Like, come on. No offense. I think he like showed out a little bit in some of the drills and I like him, but like, I mean, Ravens, like I'm not even no shade, but like I mean, that's not really like all-star at that point. Like Josh Allen bailed to go play in a golf tournament. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, ugh.
Yeah, I never have tuned into Pro Bowl, and I don't think I ever really will. It doesn't seem to live up to the hype, honestly.
it's hard to find it too. Like I can never find it on TV. I don't know about y'all, but
I
don't
felt
even
like
know where.
it felt really long. Like it felt long.
yeah.
Like wasn't the flag football game was like yesterday, and like I feel like I was seeing stuff like days before. I don't know. Maybe that was just because I was a hermit all weekend, but
No,
like
I
I feel
agree.
like it was. I feel like it was almost too much content.
They try to do too much.
Like Derek Carr, he won a competition. Like his team canned him at the end of the year. Like,
Well, he had
really?
a funny
Like-
comment. Did you see that funny video?
what video?
There was an interview at the Pro Bowl. I'm trying to find it. Oh my god, he was hilarious. He said something. I gotta find it. Give me a second here, people. I saw it. He made like a diss, basically.
Yes, he did.
Did I
Oh, but
gotta
didn't
find
he? I don't know. But
I don't have
Jalen
fucking
Ramsey
Wi-Fi.
like decked somebody in the
Yeah.
freaking flag football game.
Oh my
It
gosh,
was
yeah.
Tyreek Hill, right?
Jalen
Yeah.
Ramsey just like decked Tyreek.
Somebody like broke their toe, and yeah, I don't know. It like
Yeah, I mean they're grown men. They
I
still
would
need
put
to leave.
asterisk next to All Star because some of them QBs. No offense, no shade, but yeah.
Oh my god, I can't find the quote. But anyway, if you look it up, it's funny.
Yeah, he just like basically threw shade because he was like they asked like about how well he's been playing, and he's like, if I would have played like this all my career, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, he said something funny, but it was interesting coming
Because
from
of how
him.
he did well in the like those drills.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Gotcha.
It was just funny from him because I feel like he's like a quiet dude.
Yeah, this white boy throwing shade.
Yeah, I like Derek Carr. So, but yeah,
good news. There's a salary cap increase for 2023.
how much?
I don't know the exact amount. I just know it goes up. But I guess, is it good or bad? Because it's kind of annoying if you're like a team that you have a bunch of cap, and then there's teams that like now have more when they should be tight. You know, like that is a little bit annoying.
Yeah, I think the Eagles are set on salary cap.
224.8 mil. I mean, it's a pretty big. It's like a 16 mil leap. That's a lot. I mean, that's actually a fuck ton. Yeah. I feel like it normally doesn't jump up that much, but I think that's necessary. So
it doesn't even exist at the time.
I know, that's how I feel. I feel like it only exists for the Ravens. Like that's the only team that the cap exists for. If you're the Rams, it doesn't exist. No, the Rams, it doesn't exist.
Well, now it's gonna because
now it does. But like in their years leading up to their Super Bowl, like there was no cap. Like their cap was just infinity.
Yeah,
shit was crazy.
They were playing on career mode.
Yeah, no, that shit was literally crazy. Thank God they won, because like if they didn't win, like it was literally like do or die for them because of that.
Yeah, they did have a shit ton.
It was crazy. Favorite Rihanna songs? Anybody? Who's excited for Rihanna?
I'm super excited. I hope it's good.
Should have been nervous. Taylor Swift.
No. God, no. Oh, Rihanna all day. Rihanna all day.
Imagine we had Taylor Swift. It's me. Hi. Like, no.
No, and then all the Super Bowl would just be Taylor Swift fans. Like, her fans are crazy. Like, there would be no
They wouldn't be able to get in. Those bitches can't even afford tickets to her concert. You think they could afford Super Bowl
tickets? That's so true. Sorry, Alex.
I'm excited for Rihanna.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying. I'm just saying I'm excited for Rihanna. I feel like that. This is what I was saying. I feel like I get nervous when performers like this perform because I think it can either go like really well or they try to do too much and it's just like horrendous. But I feel like she'll have a good mixture of it. I know there was a trailer for her performance thingy posted today or something, but I didn't fully watch it. I'm interested to see what songs.
I think it'll be good. I feel like the hip hop artists always pan out. Mm-hmm. It's like the pop artists like Katy Perry, those people always try to do too much. Like,
did you like the looking back in the past, did you like the Weeknd one? Because I hated that.
I was just about to say that. I almost just ate my words when I said hip hop because a lot of people didn't like that one. But I liked the Weeknd, so I liked it.
Oh, I love The Weeknd as an artist, but I hated that.
I didn't mind it, but there was like my grandma. I remember her throwing like a lot of shade towards The Weeknd for that one. Like, you know, like those kind of that age group did not.
Yeah, I mean, this age group might not be excited either. They're probably not excited again.
I don't know what Rihanna. I'm interested to see what she's gonna sing because she hasn't released music in a while. So
I don't want her I actually saw a really funny TikTok on this, her Lift Me Up song. Like, it was like the start of it, and everybody was like, if I hear like the beginning of that song, like I'm out. Like everybody was like, no, do not play that.
She'll
They were like,
probably do.
she needs to play like her hits, but I
Like-
feel like she hasn't like has she I don't even know her tour or whatever, but I feel like she hasn't had like any of that lately. So I feel like it's gonna hit because she's building up. Like I feel like she's been laying low, especially because she just had a
You know
baby
what I
and
hope they
stuff.
play? Sorry, not to interrupt you, but I just looked her up. Well, she's definitely gonna play Umbrella, but I hope they play We Found Love. That's one of my favorite. I don't know why. That gets me going.
I mean, they always play ones that aren't like mainstream, but like she's gonna have to play a lot of
Work.
mainstream.
She'll play Work, Work, Work.
Diamonds, shine bright like a diamond.
No, I hate that song so much.
You don't
I
think?
hate that song. Oh, maybe Love on the Brain. I hope they play. Was it?
I want like her old ones, but she
Chains
actually,
and
I was
Whips
right. She has
excite
been
me.
lying low because she had a baby, so this is her comeback.
Oh, I forgot she had a fucking toddler. She has
Right. So like
newborn.
this is comeback for Rihanna.
Oh my god, I forgot.
It's gonna
about
hit.
that.
It's gonna hit. It'll hit. because
Please don't
it's
stop the
happening.
music.
No, I
music.
don't want that. I don't want that.
Oh, Love the Way You Lie. I'm looking at like Spotify's all her. Oh, 4
I
or
feel like
5
they
seconds.
always bring somebody out with them. You think she'll like bring out ASAP?
That's a little cheesy.
They always have somebody who like we don't know about like come out.
What's that? Nah, come on.
I would be down for that one to play.
That one would be good. That one would be good.
I can just imagine like Jason Kelsey in the halftime locker room just being like,
That's what I'm saying. I would be pissed if I missed this performance, man. It's
Yeah.
Riri. I feel like I would want to
we
see
didn't
this
even
one.
talk about that. We got
What?
brother and brother.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
Kelsey,
to
Kelsey.
be honest, like this, do you think that this was scripted? Like this, that is why the rest were so bad in Cincinnati Chiefs because they knew that this was a
Stop.
better storyline.
With the Twitter's killing me with all the scripts and then all the pro
Yeah.
athletes. Like they're like, what's the one thing? When they just name like when they name the horrible players I've done horrendous things, they're like when so and so sees a script or something. When like Tua sees a script, I would like and there'd be like a meme or something. It's horrible. It's hilarious.
What's it called? I mean, because they were saying that like when Ravens and 49ers were in the Super Bowl, it was Harbaugh playing against Harbaugh. It was brothers. Like they were saying like that one was scripted because that makes such a better storyline.
I can't believe this is the first brothers like to be playing in it.
No.
I
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I always thought maybe the Mannings, but they never did.
Watt.
I just feel
you
like
have the Watts, you have Bosa. There are a lot of brothers.
I know
low-key.
there's a lot of brothers. That's why I'm like I'm surprised this is the first
Biggs.
time.
No.
There's probably like an average set of brothers that actually played, but they weren't popular players. And they're like, what the fuck?
I saw something and it was like the Kelsey mom should do the coin toss. I was like, no. I was like, people. No, there was like a petition. It was a petition. Like people were really serious. I was like, you lost your damn mind. Like, no, she shouldn't. Like,
you should do the coin toss. I'm weak.
Like, and then people were like, do you know who does the coin toss right now? It's like the Pat Tillman like scholarship foundation winners. Like this guy who was like he was killed and
who died.
Like,
yeah, fucking
like yeah, like no, she absolutely should not take the place of that to do the coin toss.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But my favorite thing about Super Bowl is not the commercials. Like I feel like that used to be really cool. I don't really
I like them. Anymore. I like them. I do.
No, as I've gotten older, like going to the bars and like we drink, like I don't pay attention.
Well, yeah.
Growing up when I was like couldn't go to a bar and drink, like maybe I was into the commercials, like, oh, this is so cool, like this Budweiser commercial. Like, no.
The Dorito ones.
Yeah, I could care less anymore. The price to do it though, have you seen the price for a Super Bowl commercial now? It's like $7 million.
Yeah, for like 8 seconds, right? Something insane.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Like, just put your shit on TikTok, and you'll get a better audience.
I know that is true. I wonder, like the audience that they get is not the young people because I feel like people are out or drinking or
Yeah, it's people like
preoccupied.
my mom and grandma.
True.
What
The
is our
Karens.
Super Bowl predictions?
Me and my dad were talking about this the other day.
I know what
Alex
it's gonna
is
be.
My
Alex
dad
is
is
like,
full out Eagles. He is like Eagles, Eagles, Eagles. I think
Dude,
Eagles will win, but I also like I feel like why are people so fast? Because they did this in the Cincinnati game too. I feel like why are they so fast to count out the Chiefs? Like these Chiefs, like they have Super Bowl experience. Like, how are you gonna just count out Mahomes and Kelsey and those guys this fast? Like,
I know the Eagles are gonna win. I have that gut feeling.
I think
There's
that
so
they
much
are. I think
momentum.
they're the hotter roster. I do think they're the hotter
Eagles
roster,
are
but
gonna
like,
fucking win, and I'm gonna throw up and jump off the Skyway Bridge when they fucking win. I've been telling my friends all that. Nobody here wants the Eagles to win. Every single person I've talked to about their Super Bowl, and like they're not like Kansas City fan or anything like that. Like their team's not even in it. They're like, please don't let Philadelphia win. Like,
I
please,
think
like
it's a lose lose. It's a lose lose.
I can't have them win, but they're going to win. They're going to win. I know it. Did you see
Yeah,
that
they're probably
weird? What was that weird stat, that conspiracy thing that came out? It was like 37-34, the final thing. It was like a future posting.
no.
Did you
I
guys
don't
see
know what
that?
you're talking about. You're on some like deep dark side of like
Bro,
conspiracy Twitter that I am not on.
no.
Our
Let
listeners
me
are gonna be
find
like
it.
scared, bro.
No, let me time out, pause. I gotta of course I don't have service when I'm trying to back this up, but there was a thing.
I obviously I'm a little biased, but the
Yeah,
Eagles
no
are gonna
shit.
win. And I think the score is gonna be like 37. I think it's gonna be high scoring. I think it's gonna be like 30 or maybe even, I don't know, 31-37, something like that, like 28-31. It's gonna be a close game. I think it'll be high scoring. But the Chiefs roster, the only areas they're better than us are in is their quarterback and tight end. I think the Eagles have a better team,
Yeah,
and I think they're hot right now, and I just don't see the Chiefs,
I
even with
agree.
Andy Reid
But
being
those
able to.
QBs always end up as the freaking MVP for a reason. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
but I also saw like I gotta put in a bet, like a $5 bet for MVP for Hassan Reddick because like that payout is crazy right now.
You can like bet on the kickers being MVP. People are on that. I'm like, you think
I would
Yeah.
never bet that.
How
yeah.
would they even become MVPs?
If they like
They would
score
Even if-
most
probably
of
have
their
to
team's points.
Even if they
make
had like the
sense.
game-winning field goal, they would still be
They
like,
would have to have like
was it
every
Jalen
game-winning
Hurts?
thing. Even if they had the game-winning one, I still don't even think that they would get it.
No, justice for the fucking kickers. I don't have
No.
Wi-Fi, so I can't pull it up. But
If I'm watching a Super Bowl and the kicker gets the MVP, then it wasn't a good enough game because what? No. That means we're watching field goals be made the whole time, and I will no.
That was like
I just want a
Super Bowl.
close game.
That was like Pats and Rams, I think it was one year. It was just so boring. It was the year after the Eagles won. It
Yeah,
was so boring.
it's not a good game if a kicker's getting the MVP.
That's why I think this will be a high scoring game. I think if there was a script, the NFL putting the top two offenses in the Super Bowl, they know damn well what they're doing. So,
Dude, wait. I'm showing the script thing. Was this script leaked?
Okay, by script, like she's talking about the script for the NFL game. Like if this shit is scripted like the WWE, for all those who don't understand why she keeps saying script.
Script. And it says someone leaked it, and it's 37-34.
If that happens, whew.
oh, I saw that
That'd be-
picture. Yeah, that's
You
just
saw
that's
that, right?
bullshit. That's bullshit. No,
I want to
I
believe it.
mean, I'll manifest that it happens. But
I mean, they have the Eagles winning, so might as well take it. But they said someone leaked the Super Bowl script. They're probably just fucking around, but that would be insane if it wasn't. But it probably won't be it because now they would know we're on to them. So,
My favorite for Super Bowl are the Super Bowl prop bets. I feel like those are so. I think
I wish I could do those.
So you
Those
can
are
do them.
fun.
You
How?
can
I
do
Florida
them.
can't bet, can they? They don't
I
have
can't
sports.
bet.
Yes.
I said
Oh,
this
So it's
before.
always
true.
the national anthem length over under 2 minutes 5 seconds. Rossi says she always takes the over.
Okay, that bet, the over for the national anthem has hit in 18 of the last 21 Super Bowls, and it's plus
Okay.
money. It's plus money.
Chris,
So
I'm
if
gonna
you
have to go
want,
like
throw
go
your
look
whole
at like
entire
Chris
mortgage
Stapleton. Chris
on it.
Stapleton's singing it this year, so I'm like, I bet you people like have gone
Who the
back
hell
and
is
like
Chris
looked at his.
Stapleton?
I think he's like a country singer, right?
Yeah, but country singers kind of like sing longer. Like they kind of like really
Yeah.
stretch out their
I'm doing all of these. I'm doing these for sure.
How
Gatorade.
long? What's the average amount of a national anthem? What's the?
It's
I'm
over
gonna look
2
that
minutes.
up.
2 minutes.
That's math you got to do in your own time, sweetie.
Who are you talking to like that?
Somebody said what color hat will he be wearing?
Who?
Chris Stapleton.
He wears a hat now, or a cowboy hat?
Probably, yeah.
You can bet on which movie Nick Sirianni will show the team before the Super Bowl.
He shows movies before games.
I know, it's like, how do you even figure that stuff out? But
well, the Gatorade color is always a good one. Wouldn't it just be the color of the champions, like green or red?
No.
It'll probably
Sometimes
be
it's
always
blue.
like different, yeah.
Probably blue. This
Yellow.
year.
Whatever those trainers feel like mixing that day.
Bro, I would be so pissed if I had a whole thing of Gatorade dumped on me, like the stickiness. That's what I always think about. Like, I don't care if I won the damn Super Bowl. Don't dump a jug of Gatorade on me. He's got to be so sticky the rest of, like, ugh. That's all I think about. Do water.
Who do you guys think will score first?
Probably the Chiefs.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, you can make a bet on that, Alex.
Well, I can't in Florida. We can do
No.
everything else.
Well,
No, 'cause we're gonna double Travis Kelce, so it'll probably be someone like their running back, whatever his name is, or Juju. If
Kelce.
Juju scores the first touchdown in the Super Bowl, I will off myself. Like Juju.
Kadarius Toney scores the first touchdown.
Isn't their whole team injured anyways?
That's
Their
like the
whole wide
shit that
receiver-
happens is that you bet like Kelce and then some shit like that happens.
Yeah, it's random people. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Kansas City has a lot of injuries. There's a lot of
but like, shouldn't they be good by Super Bowl? I mean, they've got 2 weeks now.
Well, yeah, they better just say fuck it and just go for it.
I can't see a player having like a little like injury and being like, I'm gonna miss the Super Bowl. Like,
Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
At that point, like you're saving it all for that game. So
yeah.
You better stack up.
I just want it to be a good game. That's my biggest worry. I don't want to blow out.
I think it'll be a good game.
Yeah.
I don't see how it couldn't be.
Oh.
Alex, you think Saquon will get paid this offseason?
Yeah, why are people saying he won't? Is there actual facts behind that?
I don't know.
Or are people just like,
I think because he's lucky not lucky, but like this past season, like if he was gonna get paid, he's lucky he had that season that he did.
Well, it would be pretty fucking stupid if we don't pay him and let him
you
slide out.
You think Giants will pay him?
Yeah, I think we would be pretty dumb to let him to not.
Right. I mean, I would agree with that, but like, I don't know.
I mean, it's not like we have a stud QB. Like, and I mean, Saquon.
Now you do.
Shut up with Danny Dimes, please. But we. Oh wait, didn't they pay
it's
him
just
already?
like you're putting a lot of money into him, so I guess it just depends. Like,
it depends.
I don't know how much money you guys have, so I don't really know, honestly.
I haven't really done my research on it, but I think we need to pay Saquon. We need to keep him.
Yeah,
and give him a good amount. Do you think Lamar's staying?
It's coming down to. There's been a lot of talk lately that it's the tag, which I've been saying, which I thought was going to happen. But I honestly like. I'm just kind of pissed at the Ravens front office. I wish we had gotten a deal done by now because I feel like it's starting to get like tainted, like, or I feel like it's been tainted. Like, I'm just really sick of all the talking around it and like all this trade talk to Atlanta. Like, there's just been so much. Like, I don't know. I think
I hope.
I get annoyed at my dad because my dad's somebody who's always been like on Lamar's side, whatever. And now he's talking like, oh yeah, like 2 first rounders, him to Atlanta. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, I don't ever want to hear you say that again. Like, why are you talking like that? Like, he's staying in Baltimore. He's meant to be in Baltimore. Like, I'm really sick of all of that. But now all of these people who were Lamar are all starting to second guess it, and that's what's making me pissed off. Cause
Yeah. There's a lot of free
I don't know.
agents up. I think it's going to be insane.
Same. I really
There's a
want Lamar. People
lot.
are saying,
Oh, Daniel
there's a
Jones
lot
is
of
a
talk
free
around
agent?
what?
Daniel Jones is a free agent?
Yeah, he should be at his 4 soon.
Shit.
He was same as
Oh my God.
no, he
Daniel.
was not drafted the same year as Lamar though. He was drafted our senior year of college.
No, but I see something right now with Daniel Jones.
I think he has 1 more year.
Oh, one more. I hope. Well, not that I hope. I don't know. I don't know what I want, but I hope
Because
Lamar
if
doesn't.
Lamar's a year ahead of him, so if Lamar's coming up on this is his, then he should have 1 more.
It will
Because
be interesting.
I can remember like, you know how I know this is I actually remember like what room I was in my college, like watching the draft. Like junior year, I remember being in my room in Red Door watching
Mm.
that draft and us drafting Lamar. And then senior year, I remember being in that nasty ass apartment
Oh yeah,
watching
your apartment.
Daniel Jones get drafted. Yeah.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, so that's how I know. Um, yeah.
Damn, they do have a lot of talk with Lamar to the Falcons, bro.
Yeah, that's all it's been about. That's literally all it's been about. I mean,
Damn.
I've been saying this like everyone like with Lamar not going to our playoff game on the road at Cincinnati, him not being there. Obviously, if he's not going on a road game, clearly there's issues. Like I think that the
Yeah.
front office is bullshit. They're vanilla. They always give a vanilla answer to everything. Like they say it's all good and everything like that, but they're never going to say otherwise. Um, I just don't think it probably is not all good if Lamar wasn't traveling to a playoff road game. Like he's the leader, he's the face of the franchise for the last 3 years. Like I don't know, like clearly there was probably an issue.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd be a little bit nervous now, honestly, if I was a Ravens fan. I didn't
No, I
realize.
mean people always like Lamar, like Harbaugh and all those guys always be Lamar's a competitor, Lamar wants to play, and everybody's like Lamar wants to play, like, but I mean, do you actually know Lamar? Like, you don't actually know Lamar. You don't know how much money he wants. You don't know like that side of Lamar. He's not telling that to everybody. He never says that to anybody. He always says like, I want to win a Super Bowl, but he's not going to come out and be like, yo, I got to like get my bag. Like, I'm all about me. But like at the end of the day, they have to be about themselves. Like, hello, it's their career, it's their livelihood. Like, of
Yeah.
course, there's a side of him that has to be about the money. He's not just doing this for free.
No, he's gonna expect a big bag for
Right.
sure.
And also another thing is like you saw the way Patrick Mahomes played in these games. Like he was kind of limping in a lot of these games, right? Well, he can because he has a guaranteed bag. In my opinion, Lamar plays in that Cincinnati game if he had a guaranteed contract. He's playing in that game because it doesn't matter. If
Mm,
you have a guaranteed contract, you're probably playing with some knee swelling.
yeah, that makes sense.
I think so. I mean, look at Mahomes. If Mahomes didn't have a guaranteed contract, he's not going to risk
Risk it.
his life and become RG3 just to win a game. Like,
Yeah.
what? No.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know. But still
Yeah.
no offensive coordinator yet. They're interviewing. I just think just this week they've been bringing in guys for like their second interview. So should probably have somebody soon. As long as it's somebody that's not buddy with Hardball, I'm okay with it. Yep. But anyway, we got a message from Psalm Sleep. Having trouble getting a good night's sleep? Check out Psalm Sleep, the official quality night sleep provider of us at Not For Long Media and Two Girls One League. Use promo code GIRLS for 10% off a box of the best quality sleep product on the market. The scientifically advanced Psalm Stack includes ingredients that are naturally found in your body, a healthy diet, and green tea. Psalm addresses sleep issues from 3 different angles, providing a more comprehensive solution. It begins with targeted nutrition to support your body's own natural sleep regulating cycle. Some also relaxes the mind, preparing the brain to transition smoothly from wake to sleep. Use promo code GIRLS for 10% off. I think when we copied and pasted that, we lost a word or two because there's like a sentence that doesn't make sense in that. Anyway, you got any closing thoughts?
All right, am I still here? I'm losing my Wi-Fi. Closing thoughts: Eagles are gonna win. Unfortunately, I would love to see Kansas City win, but I just want a good game. I want it to be interesting, and I would love to see the Philly fans cry.
I don't necessarily want Chiefs fans to win because I think they're annoying bandwagoners and they came out of nowhere. Like I remember before they had got Patrick Mahomes, I don't ever remember anybody being a Chiefs fan. Like I don't ever remember
seeing. I feel like that's how it is with Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that's true. I don't ever remember seeing a Chiefs jersey in my goddamn life, and now, all of a sudden, everybody's a freaking Chiefs fan. So that's why I don't really care because I feel like those people are fake fans. If Eagles lose, this is soul crushing for them. These people will not be over it for they won't be over it until for another 2 years. So you know what I'm saying? It's different. Chiefs fans, they don't actually care. This will ruin the mind and soul of Philadelphia.
I feel like the divorce rate will skyrocket up.
The suicide rate.
Yeah. Suicide rate. There's gonna be a lot of bad things if Philly loses.
Just kidding. If you need mental help, call your friends or the hotline.
Definitely not. For the sake of Philly, I hope they win, but it should be interesting. I'm excited, but I'm also sad that football is coming to an end, honestly.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Me too.
It sucks. But we will probably be back with a season ender recap, and hopefully we can maybe get a Super Bowl champion on here.
Yeah.
If that plays out.
Our first interview is actually now on the Super Bowl roster. Fred Johnson.
Good luck, Fred. I hope you lose though.
Tampa OL now on the he on that Eagles roster, so
we shall see. Alrighty, man.
Support him.
I guess. As always, follow us on Instagram, 2 Girls 1 League, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.